Welcome to the news. My name is Laves Onyebuchi. Let's begin with the headlines. Ebonyi State Governor's wife inaugurates 3-bedroom bungalow built for a widow in Ezza South local government area. Ogun State Police Command confirms the arrest of 21 suspected cultists. Dozens of people killed in an attack by an Islamic State affiliate in Democratic Republic of Congo. A 3-bedroom bungalow built for a widow in a South local government area by the wife of the governor, Mrs. Uzamaka Nwifuru, has been inaugurated amidst jubilation. Mrs. Nwifuru, during the inauguration, stated that the building was out of the 26 houses she had been building for widows across the local government areas of the state. Commentator's correspondent Pauline Nwanerewe completes the story.
It was all joy at Amejim Ameka community in Ezza South local government area during the official commissioning of a 3-bedroom bungalow built for a widow, Mrs. Christina Nwankwo, who lived in a thatched house for over 36 years. Mrs. Nwifuru, who was overwhelmed by the great feats made through her pet project, Better Health for Rural Women, Children and Internally Displaced Persons Foundation, BEWO, requested for a speedy completion of other buildings across the local government areas.
Okay, Christina Nwankwo. Thank you, because la Chineke nyata warum. Ntamat no nyebo, but through me Chineke nyata ngeburu. I don't even know by Bible furu. Maybe a campaign, I made promise that we'll remember our mothers and our youth and our children. So one of even though they were me, and I am working with People's Charter of Needs. So congratulations to Mrs. Christiana Chineke Chetarum and go Chetarum Omonye Baba Taruno Slemini Amoya Mola Mochi Ajapagave Batali Tamino.
The Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, Mr. Francis Ori, who conducted Mrs. Nwifuru around the premises, promised to provide a perfect and durable job for the widows.
I want to thank you so much for standing for the poor and the less privileged. You have actually have an inch for yourself, and posterity will judge you fairly. Mommy, thank you so much. Everything that you have done for the less privileged, for the oppressed in society, heavens will count it for you. Thank you so much for everything you have done for us. We are indeed very grateful. And as an engineer that provides this project, I'm very happy, and I will say that I want to thank BEWO and their contractors for the quality of job done.
The brother-in-law to the beneficiary, Mr. Josephat Nwankwo, appreciated Mrs. Nwifuru for her life-touching project to alleviate the sufferings of widows. Earlier, the wife of the governor commissioned Uzamaka Nwifuru Market and empowerment equipment in Mkporo, Afikpo local government area to improve the living standard of youths in the area. Mrs. Nwifuru commended the selfless attitude of the coordinator, Afikpo Northeast Development Center, Immaculate Ibe, who built markets, empowered youths with hairdressing washing basin, sewing machines, grinding machines, crutches, and motorcycles. Mrs. Nwifuru also called on other coordinators to affect the lives of their people for the good of the state.
I commissioned this place in the name of the Father, Amen. And of the Son, Amen. And of the Holy Spirit. I pray that this project.
The coordinator, Afikpo Northeast Development Center, Immaculate Ibe, appreciated Mrs. Nwifuru for the visit and promised to improve the socio-economic growth and development of her people.
Your Excellency, we did what Afikpo call Ohorogo for men, 10 rooms ready to be commissioned by a man, because a woman cannot go. They even meet the builder that is told to build it. So a man will commission it. Hopefully it will have kind approval by next week. 10 rooms toilet. This ultra-modern market have a toilet facility down there and a running borehole. It have about toilet for men, that of women, a running borehole, solar, round, and we're giving it to women free.
Pauline Nwanerewe, Salt TV News.
In the aftermath of the building failure incident at Pentagon Lodge in Ikwo, the Ebonyi State Commissioner for Capital City Development, Chief Sunday Inyema, visited the site to ensure strict compliance with the state government's directive on evacuation and sealing of the premises. The commissioner, who was accompanied by the commissioners for housing and internal security representatives from Koren, Kobon and Toprek, said the visit was aimed at assessing the situation on ground and investigating the root cause of the structural failure. The report.
Chief Inyema directed the Commissioner for Internal Security to deploy all necessary mechanisms to guarantee that no student remains in the affected building. He emphasized that the safety and welfare of the students remain a priority for the state government.
As you can see, the ground floor of this particular building caved in completely. You can see that student has to come out through tunnels and holes from that building yesterday. It was just God that saved the state and saved the country and saved us here, that we didn't lose anybody. So we are grateful to God.
Chief Inyema reaffirmed the commitment of Ebonyi State government, led by Chief Francis Nwifuru, to ensure protection of lives and property of citizens across the state. He further assured the public that all individuals or entities found culpable in construction of the defective building will be held accountable.
We have taken all necessary measures we are supposed to take. The place has been completely sealed. All the students have been directed to evacuate. Grateful to the school authorities because we met with them yesterday and they provided an interim or temporal accommodation.
As part of the visit, the delegation also inspected temporary accommodations arranged by the Alex Ekweme Federal University, Nduva Likiko, for the displaced students, pending the outcome of the investigations and safety assessments.
The founder of Chinyere Nursery Primary School's Ugwache Owutu, Eda local government area, Dr. Chinyere Abwai, has appealed to good-spirited individuals, local and state governments to assist the institution financially, materially, and otherwise to thrive. Dr. Abwai made the appeal during the school's maiden graduation at Ugwache in Eda local government area. Soul TV reporter Charles Agada has more.
Dr. Chinyere Abwai, who expressed that her intention of establishing the school is to bring home what is obtained overseas academically and morally, says she was impressed so far with the performances of the pupils, even though the school has not lasted for up to 2 years. The founder narrated how she resisted early marriage and decided to go to school, which made her to have passion to help her people, emphasized that she had written books titled STEM, which means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to groom students to be agents of societal change, and suggested to be recommended for use in schools by State Ministry of Education.
It is our responsibility to raise this kids from start, so that we teach them morals, we teach them ethics, we teach them what they need to be doing to help the society, so we will be at peace. So this is why I wanted. And
the manager of the school, Mr. Kalu Urum, the chairman of the occasion, Mr. Mweze Imo, and the Parent-Teacher Association chairman, Mr. Eseni Egu, said the founder of Chinyere Nursery and Primary Schools was poised to grooming pupils to compete favorably with their counterparts globally and encourage parents to train their children as the gain outweighs the pains.
They are taught or modeled into what they will be in the future. Therefore, handling them calls for teachers who are completely fit for the job, mentally, spiritually, physically, and also economically.
From what we see, this school is a very standard school, not minding when they started. It's just 2 years.
Some of the parents, Chief Chikangu Okoro, Mrs. Augustina Elekwa, and the pupils, Master Michael Imo and Miss Deborah Ikechukwu, described the school as a standard institution managed by competent hands, saying that the school fees is relatively cheap, and thanked the founder for rendering such an invaluable help to the people.
I'm proud of the school.
The school is good. It
has many things. The thing is the teachers teach very well.
The school, which started with about 100 pupils, last year graduated 8 pupils from nursery 3 to primary 1, and the ceremony featured songs, drama, debate, and cultural dance, among other side attractions. Charles Agada, Sol TV News.
We take a quick break at this point, and when we return, the news will continue. Welcome back to the news. We'll begin with a report from Ogun State. The Ogun State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of 21 suspected cultists, including 2 soldiers, during a midnight raid at a hotel in Osele under the Odeida Police Division, Abeokuta, the state capital. The report.
According to the police spokesperson, Omolola Odutola, a total of 21 suspects were apprehended during the raid. The operation took place following credible intelligence on the gathering of suspected cult members in that area. The command's public relations officer said a joint police team comprising officers from the Odeda and the Regbe divisions, the anti-cultism unit, and the SWAT team led by Superintendent of Police Adejo Israel stormed the hotel, targeting individuals believed to be affiliated to the notorious Aye confraternity. Among the exhibits recovered by the police are one cult-sized locally fabricated firearm, a branded axe, and several blue berets, items commonly linked to cult-related activity. She, however, urged members of the public to continue providing credible information to assist ongoing operations. The police assured residents that they will continue to intensify efforts to ensure the safety and security of all communities across the state.
Many passengers have been found dead following a boat mishap in Shiroro local government area of Niger State.
The incident occurred according to the Niger State Emergency Management Agency. Niger State Emergency Management Agency's Director of Information and Special Duties, Ibrahim Husseini, stated that the boat carrying an unspecified number of passengers and goods to Kwata, Zumba Market, capsized mid-river. Husseini noted that the boat operator and a few passengers were rescued, with one currently receiving treatment at the General Hospital in Kuta. A report said the number of casualties could not yet be confirmed, as search and rescue operations were ongoing at the time of filing this report.
Away from Nigeria to Democratic Republic of Congo, dozens of people have been killed in an attack by an Islamic affiliate in northeastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Local officials say about 20 of the dead were worshippers taking part in a night vigil at a church in the town of Komanda when they were attacked by allied Democratic Forces fighters, they say.
Nearby shops and businesses were looted and set on fire. The ADF emerged in Uganda in the 1990s, accusing the government there of persecuting Muslims, but is now based over the border in Democratic Republic of Congo, where it regularly attacks civilians of all religions, as well as in Uganda. It has since become part of the Islamic State's Central African Province, which also includes a group in Mozambique. According to research, nearly 90% of Islamic State's operations are now carried out by affiliates in Africa. Diodon Durontabo, a civil society coordinator in Komanda, told the pressmen that more bodies could be found after the latest attack.
Jordan and the UAE have carried out airdrops into Gaza after Israel announced a series of new aid measures, the report.
The IDF says 8 corridors are being set up to refute the first claim of intentional starvation after aid agencies raised the alarm about spreading malnutrition in the strip. Jordan is also sending in 60 trucks carrying essential food supplies, The country's state-run news agency reports Egypt is also delivering more aid by land. Aid organizations have repeatedly warned that airdrops are not sufficient to address the crisis in Gaza, with one calling it a distraction. Approximately 160 airdrop flights would be needed just to provide a single meal for each of the Gaza's approximately 2 million people. At least 133 people have died from malnutrition since the war began, the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says.
Before we go on the news, a recap of the major stories. A 3-bedroom bungalow built for a widow in Ezza South local government area by the wife of the governor, Mrs. Uzamaka Nwifuru, has been inaugurated amidst jubilation. Roberto reported that the Ogun State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of 21 suspected cultists, including 2 soldiers, during a midnight raid at a hotel in Osele under the Odeida Police Division, Abeokuta, the state capital. Dozens of people have been killed in an attack by an Islamic affiliate in Northeastern Democratic Republic of Congo, officials says. Many thanks for your time. My name is Lavis Onyebuchi.